LKS sisters, my name is Morgan Voigthofer, and I'm proudly serving as the upcoming president of TAW chapter at Duquesne University. This past year, I served as the corresponding secretary, where I had the opportunity to host a pandemic-friendly LKS Region 5 Zoom Olympics Sisterhood event that I'm going to explain to you in this video here. So, one of our goals as TAW chapter this year was to have more sisterhood involvement with other chapters, especially in our region. So, one of my goals as corresponding secretary, therefore, was to host events where we could socialize and network with all the other sisters in our region. So, with the pandemic, this obviously is not what we expected or planned, but in the end, I think we had a great event and it was so much fun. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So, I just want to start off by emphasizing that since this was an online event, most of the planning did take place ahead of time. I emailed Alpha, Omicron, Delta, and our Sisters of TAW to this event, all via email that included this little poster that you're looking at now. I sent out a Google Doc for sisters to sign up, so I knew how many sisters to plan for, especially for Zoom breakout room purposes that I'm going to explain a little bit later. So right now, you're actually looking at the first slide of the PowerPoint that I made for the event, and I'm just going to continue going through the event PowerPoint so you all can see the visuals I had for the event via Zoom, and then if you ever want to recreate this event, hopefully it can help you out a bit. This was my second slide. I wanted to throw an introduction slide in there, kind of to just tell everyone who I was, because I know that all the sisters from Alpha, Omicron, and Delta don't know who I am. So I wanted to throw that on there just to introduce myself, and then I also gave a small overview of the events on this slide, just to remind everyone what the night was going to hold. So this is the slide that transitions into our actual events. For round one, I created an event called Sisters, Not Strangers. We had breakout rooms with sisters from each chapter with about 6 to 7 sisters. The sisters had 10 minutes to chat in each room, and their goal was to find something they all had in common. So when we came back to the main room, each group would share the fun fact that your breakout room found that you all had in common, and then I used Zoom polls for all of us to vote on which room we thought had the best fun fact, and then everyone in that room got a prize. So, like I said in my little introduction for this part, I would definitely recommend making the breakout rooms with the sisters' emails in them beforehand so that you can just send them right into their breakout rooms. So this is my next slide. I pulled this up when everyone was back in the main room after they had time in their breakout rooms to figure out their fun fact. After we were all in the main room, I did the Zoom poll so that we could all vote on who we thought was the best. And then once we announced the winner, everyone in that room got a $5 gift card that I sent to their email. So here we are with our round 2 for our Zoom Olympics. I decided to do an LKS and pharmacy trivia via Kahoot. It was very easy to do this. Kahoot makes things very simple. All I had to do was give the girls the game code since I made the trivia beforehand for the night. So Kahoot basically did all the work for me and gave me the top 3 who did get gift cards at the end. So first place got $15, second place got $10, and third place got $5 in gift cards, which I also sent out via email. Okay, so moving into our final round, the third round of our Zoom Olympics, I did a rock, paper, scissors tournament to make things easier due to oftentimes on Zoom whenever screens freeze and stuff, just to make it fair. I was the person saying rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and whenever the girls heard shoot, that was whenever they chose rock, paper, scissors on their screen, so I just made them hold their hands in front of the screen to avoid confusion and just to make things fair. I also made a bracket for this. Since the girls signed up ahead of time, I would highly recommend making a bracket if you ever decide to do this event. It made things really easy, and I just said, hey so-and-so and hey so-and-so, it's your turn. And then we just used the bracket to go all the way to the winner. So then our rock, paper, scissors winner was crowned the LKS Zoom Olympics champion for the night, and they won a $25 gift card of their choosing that I sent to their email as well. So that actually brings us to the end of our event. I hope that you guys all learned a little something from this, and if you ever decide to do this event for your own LKS chapter, that it goes just as successful as TAW's did. We had a great time hosting Alpha, Omicron, and Delta chapters, and I'm really so honored and excited that this event that I came up with is a top Sisterhood event finalist for this year's convention. So I'm so excited, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you.